A full week of European Ewood continues with the final two games of the Premier League season. First up, it's Fulham. A victory will put us back ahead of Arsenal, who are currently ahead of us because they played an extra game, but our goal difference is better. Then we've got Newcastle in the final game of the season. But first, it's Fulham. Away from home, they are right rock bottom, so we should easily win this one. Mantle in goal, JLC, Lukumi, Goldson, Nevmatikos in defence, Elmas, Gulbranson, Henderson, Dolan, and then Alvarez and Morata up front. Quite a couple of changes, not quite a couple, to try and hopefully save some legs as we get deep in this season. We've got an FA Cup and a Europa League Cup final coming up in the next episode. But before we get to that, I need you to hit the subscribe button and then watch 2 Premier League games as we try and end the season and take third place in the league. Remember to like and subscribe, share the video around, comment down below. Let's get into the action. So we are at Craven Cottage in yellow. Fulham have been relegated for a long time. They're having an absolute mare of a season, so hopefully a couple of slightly weaker players playing for us today to save some legs will not matter. Although saying that, they nearly scored inside 4 minutes, but it's blasted wide. Okay, right, come on you yellows. 3 shots for Fulham already. Okay, this is not how we were expecting this episode to start, I will be honest. We need a comfortable victory here, get a couple of goals in to boost the goal difference that little bit higher as we get level on points with Arsenal once again, and then we'll face Newcastle in the final day and win that as well and take third. Elmas slots into Morata. Lovely ball, lovely finish. Alvaro Morata, 16th of the season. I've been talking about how he's not scored goals this season for us, and that's number 16, so you can't really complain too much. A lovely finish, nice link-up play, cool, calm, collected. Dolan intercepts Alvarez to Elmas. Morata makes the run, easily spotted. The defence, sleeping. Slots it past the goalkeeper, 1-0. 17 minutes have gone. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We are up to third. We've not dropped to fourth, we're up to third. That is exactly where we need to be. Another couple of goals would be good to try and put the goal difference a little bit out of reach of Arsenal. We ain't catching Liverpool or Man United. That's fine. Third will do. We're into 2 finals. We've got a Europa League final and FA Cup final. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet, but we've got them coming up in the next episode on Monday. Mark it in your calendars, 4:30, right here, Monday. Anyway, we've got another highlight. Ball to the back post. Morata nods it down. Alvarez and Alvarez tries again. But it's gone out for a corner on the opposite side of the pitch. Next to those 2 ambulances, I guess is what they're supposed to be. Next to some garage doors, Lukumi ball in. Nevmatikos doesn't get on the header. It's cleared, but Gulbranson collects the rebound like some sort of basketball player, and that was poor. But Rossi has collected it for Fulham in their goal. Right, that highlight was a bit of a waste, but we've had 9 shots so far, 3 on target, and we're 1-0 ahead, which is the important thing. I don't want to just leave it at 1, though. I'd like a couple more. Goals, please. Right, Solanke, Fofana, Diop, Fulham. That's what they are. Ball over the top into space. That's quite dangerous, really. But we snuffed out the attack. They've gone back more centralised, and Alvarez has intercepted, taken it off Gutierrez's toes. Can't quite go anywhere, though, but he has support. Oh, Elmas to Morata. Morata's through again, and that's his second of the day. And I'm going to be made to look like a bit of a mug, really, aren't I? Because he's just going to score in this episode. It's 2 goals. Both of them, coming from Morata. Alvarez with a great interception, but he can't quite get anywhere. Elmas on the run, Morata even better run, slots it home again into that same corner. He's making a run through the defence and using his right foot, finding the far corner, 2-0, half-time. This is good. Tielemans is coming off the bench, by the way, at some point in this game, because he needs a bit of practice, because he's been injured for a while. Right, half-time. Yes. Whatever I said, I pressed the one that was recommended. I don't even know. It's 2-0. I don't have time to look at what I'm saying. Man City are winning 4-0. They're really trying to get themselves back into the European places because they know they're going to lose the Europa League. That is why they're doing so much in the league. They're going to lose the Europa League final. Crook on for Nevmatikos. Yes. Who? Gulbranson or Henderson's tired. He can come off. Are we getting? So I didn't realise Tielemans has still got an orange injury. Maybe I shall save him until the Newcastle game. I thought he was back to fitness. But he's not. Anyway, an hour gone. First proper highlight of the second half. Not intercepted there. Carvalho over the top to Reed. Ball into the middle. Mantle. It's just, what a shithouse. Just diving down, getting that one. He didn't need to dive. He did he? He just needed to collect it quite simply. But it wasted a little bit of time. We've still got half an hour to go. He's just going to run up and down the box a little bit. Hoofed it forward. Morata nearly, I thought he was going to get on the end of that one. But it's gone all the way through to the Fulham goalkeeper, who will do the same. And we'll just play ping ball. It's like the 2003 Rugby World Cup. Odd reference, I know. Kicking game. Morata doesn't get on the end of that one either, but he's dangerous. He's looking for that hat-trick. He's not... I don't think he's had a hat-trick for us. Yes, he's not scored enough goals to get a hat-trick. Or has he? Yes! No, he hasn't. Good save in the end, Rossi. Well, I'd say good save. It was blasted straight at his face. It's gone out for a corner. Still 30 minutes to go. This highlight's been going on for a while. Corner will be whipped in by Lukumi. Back post. Back post. Nearly. Was that Crook or Elmas with the header? I'm not quite sure, but it was a good effort nonetheless. We probably ought to make another change. Alvarez is looking quite tired. I don't know why that ended up being a question. The bit slightly strange inflection at the end of that sentence. Lukumi is tired and booked. Hang on, what have I pressed here? Yeah, Lukumi is what who I want to bring off. Sanchez can come on. No, Wisdom can come on. We'll keep. I don't really think we've got any options really to bring Alvarez off. Is Belotti? I don't know. I've not even looked whether Belotti's on the bench. I should really know. I'm the manager. I should know. Ball over the top to Solanke is another good save by Mantle. Keeping us in this one, really. I say keeping us in this one. Keeping it at a 2-0 lead is what I'm really getting at. Because we're in this one. We're winning. Another good collection there. Cleanly collected. Rose high above everyone. And it's still 2-2. 15 minutes left to play. And we are. That's a lovely winner. Winner header. 1. Alvarez breaking through. He is breaking through. Morata is in the centre for his hat-trick. There he is. Finished it nicely. 3-0. All of the goals coming from Alvaro Morata. I can't speak. We're not going to check it. The referee was listening to something. He was checking the decision with VAR over the earpiece, I think. Ball in the middle. There's nothing really to check. Slots it home with his other foot this time. Left foot. Other corner, well, other side of the pitch, so definitely the other corner. We'll check the tight offside, but it's not really tight. I mean, those lines don't really... I don't know. 3-0 anyway. That is nice and comfortable. Not quite as comfortable as Manchester City's 5-0, but the goal difference is now 4 better than Arsenal. 10 minutes to play. That is what I'm looking at. That gap to Arsenal. Fulham here now have another highlight. They've played well in this second half, if we give them their fair due. And Fofana, that is a good goal. The best goal of the day. There's no point collecting the ball and running over. You're not going to get another 2 goals, I hope. Against the run of play ever so slightly, I think. I mean, I should mention I'm wearing my Blackburn shirt today. Not that one. This one. Or that one. Got a few Blackburn shirts, would you believe. This is from whenever we were last Umbro. 2013, maybe? 2014? I don't know. I don't know when it was. We were probably sponsored by some betting company. I like the red trim on this one. That's okay. Right, it's a few years ago, probably 10 years ago, at the least. Ball over the top, Mantle. We do really need to concentrate, because if we lose another goal here, I'm going to get a little bit nervous. Maybe I should do so. That's a good, close header. And really, if we're going to look at the stats now, Fulham are actually playing themselves back into this game. We've been the better side, that is clear. But if you look at just the second half, well, I don't know what Mantle just decides to chest that one down instead of catching it. Morata wins the header. Alvarez. Can Morata get his 4th? That would be the icing on the cake. Oh, he's hit the crossbar! I mean, I don't know why I'm getting so excited. We're winning 3-1. But that would have been a cracking effort. That would have possibly been the game of the goal. Goal of the game. Not the game of the goal. Can't speak. Verts to nobody. Gulbranson can't get on the end of it. Back to the goalkeeper once again. And we are playing some really open football, which is good. Because I want to be... Well, not this bit. This bit isn't good. He's at the post. Just get rid of it. It could have been Fulham 2, Blackburn 3 then. They've hit the post and smacked it against the defender. But I think we're going to hold on. Goldson's had a good game in defence. And then it's going forward where we've been playing well. Right, 3-1 the final scoreline. Morata with a hat-trick. Well done. Good win. One more league game to navigate. And then it's the cup final and the other cup final. We're ahead 3 goals the difference over Arsenal. I don't know who they've got on the last day, but we've got Newcastle, and that is going to be coming up very, very soon. We'll have a quick look at the league table again in a second. Fulham have only got 15 points, but they played well. That is not the worst team we've played this season, and they have really not had... They've won 2 games all year. Anyway, we are victorious. We're up to 3rd. 1 game left. We've got Liverpool, Man United have got 2 games to go, as have a couple of other sides. But there's 1 game left for the teams we care about, and that is us and Arsenal. We're going to face Newcastle right now. Okay, then, final day. Arsenal are away at Bournemouth. Man United have won the league. They've beaten Liverpool. They're 5 points clear now, but that doesn't matter. Final day of the season, at home to Newcastle. Let's finish in style. Mantle in goal. Christensen, Sanchez, Amy, Nematikos in defence. Bergman, Johannesson, Olvera. Tielemans is back. Wirtz in midfield. Morata, Belotti up front. Let's win. Underway at Ewood Park. And it's worth noting that Thomas Tuchel is the current Newcastle manager. I think he's been in post for a few months. They've been working their way through several managers since the game started. Nobody as yet to spend their money wisely and take them to the top, because they're still mid-table. They're 11th currently as it goes into the final game of the season. We're 3rd. Just let that one sink in. Blackburn 3rd, Newcastle not. It's the Alan Shearer Shield on offer today. We're probably the holders of it. I don't know. I'm sure we beat them last time we played them. In fact, knowing us, we probably drew. Morata through to Belotti early on. 3 minutes gone. Belotti takes it around the goalkeeper, slots it home. 1-0 early on. Nice breakaway. We're going to check something. I don't know what we're checking. Offside once again. I feel like VAR checks every goal. I'll be honest. He doesn't need to, because that was clearly onside. Bergman, Johannesson to Morata. Takes a touch. Slots Belotti, who holds his run. This guy here, the number 3. You can't see where I'm pointing. I could have used the cursor. Didn't. Anyway, he was playing Belotti onside. I'm sure we'll see a tight offside screen. No, we won't. It wasn't even that tight. It's 1-0. 4 minutes played. Nice. This is going to keep us 3rd. This is what we like to see. Arsenal are away at Bournemouth. This is the only real battle that matters. I mean, Man City, Southampton for the final European place. That's on offer as well. Man City have currently dragged themselves up to 6th. Ball over the top. Dealt with by the big doctor. Nematikos nods it back to Mantle, who nearly makes a bit of a cock-up of it. And it nearly goes over his line. He's not Peter Enkelman, though. So that's okay. Throwback to that one if you remember it from the throwback. Throw in. Haha, I'm hilarious. Belotti takes it round his man. Slots through to Morata. Morata's there. He has been on fire today. That's his 4th of the episode. We're going to check offside again. I mean, come on, VAR. He's onside. Morata gets his 19th of the season. His 4th of the episode. Belotti with a fantastic touch. Lovely weighted ball. Morata, first time effort. 2-0. 14 minutes on the clock. This is a good start. This is the kind of form, he's onside easily, that we should be carrying into 2 cup finals. This gives me a bit of confidence that we'll be able to beat Arsenal in the FA Cup and to beat Man City in the Europa League and to end this season with silverware. Because if we lose 2 finals again like last season, I'm going to cry. Nematikos nods it clear. Wirtz on the end of it. Can we get a 3rd inside 15 minutes? 16 minutes. Morata through. Morata's scored again! That's number 5 of his episode. 16 minutes gone. It's 3-0. I mean, do we need to see more goals? Yes. Yes, we do. We do need to see more goals. That is exactly what we need to see. Wirtz takes it down, slots it into Belotti, finds Morata. Morata and Belotti linking up so nicely today. They're best buddies. That's what they are. They're best buddies. 2 veteran strikers. I think they're 33 and 34 or something like that. Or maybe 31 and... I don't know. They're both in their 30s. So whoever keeps saying, buy Wonder Kids, old men can't cut it. Yes, they can. Get older players. In this Football Manager, getting older players works. If they're good, they stay good for longer. Look at Henderson. Henderson's 36 or something. Christensen's ball in Belotti. Oh, was that a good save or the post? I don't know, but Bergman Johannesson's got it. Back out to Christensen. We are on fire today. Newcastle don't know what's hit them. I know what's hit them. It's Andrea Belotti's head. 20th of the season. And to say he's missed so much time through injury, I'm impressed with his goal scoring. 4-0, and it's not even 20 minutes gone. Where is this goal scoring? But I mean, to be fair, we've scored plenty of goals this season. But some of the games where we've struggled and drawn, I just want to remember this game. Whenever I think about all the draws, I mean, the Leicester game that we drew. There was another one. Who knows? We've drawn too many games. That is the be-all and end-all of this season. We have drawn 5 more games than Manchester United. We've won 4 games less. I mean, if we'd won those 5 and not drawn them, we'd be champions. But ifs and buts and all of the rest. Anyway, nearly half-time. It's quietened down since that 4th game. We've only had 7 shots and we've scored 4 goals. It's pretty clinical. I mean, what happened there, I don't know. Does that count as a shot? What happened? I looked up at you and missed what happened here. Just sort of flinged up off Belotti and Livakovic collected it. And they've got a good goalkeeper as well. I don't understand. We've just been incredibly precise and clinical in front of goal. And we've snuck that one off their feet once again. And Wisdom and Sanchez providing a good partnership in defence. Nevmatikos, a huge 6'6" for a right back. He could play anywhere in that defence. I mean, he could probably play up front and get plenty of goals. Belotti, lovely turn, lovely run, doesn't quite get the finish. I mean, both our strikers are on a hat-trick right now, and we're not even at half-time. Let that one sink in for just a second. Ball in, cleared, but we're going to have another... No, we're not. The highlight's over. Tielemans is playing okay. To say he's been out injured and he's literally just been chucked back into the side. Essentially, I'm saving everyone else's legs by playing him and risking him. 4-0 half-time. I mean, there's not much to say, really. I've said, well done, I'm happy. They're all like, yeah! Because they're winning 4-0, so why wouldn't they? Tielemans over the free kick, ball in. With Belotti, doesn't quite get the header away. Good block in the end. But the danger is not gone if you're a Newcastle fan. Alan Shearer is definitely a Blackburn player today. That's the... Because it's just Alan Shearer. 4-0. I mean, Shearer probably would have gotten a hat-trick today if he was even at his age. Belotti inside to Wirtz. Wirtz has smacked it home. You don't see Florian Wirtz scoring many. Well, you do. 7 apparently this season. It's 5-0. Just that's his 50th league and career goal. Not all of them for us, because he's not been with us that long. But a great, great finish. Wirtz takes it inside to Belotti, who cuts out wide. The space is there. Wirtz is in it. Smacks it first time. Goal. 5-0. Newcastle fans are just sat there thinking, what have we done travelling across the country? There's 3,000 of them, and they're all wondering what they've been doing. They're probably catching the bus or the train or whatever, their cars. They're going home now because it's 5-0. 40 minutes still to play. I mean, even if they get a 3 goals, it's still... I mean, hopefully they don't, just to be clear. If they don't get any, I'd like a clean sheet to finish the season. Mukiele is in too much space. Ball in, Wisdom on the end of it. Ruben Neves. See, Newcastle are now playing themselves into the... There we go, they've scored. Almost like words leave my mouth. Football Manager goes, hello? Oh, what was that you said? Do you want a goal for Newcastle? And they've scored. Well, I'm not sure what that was. That's Football Manager, apparently. I'll just stop talking about Newcastle scoring, and then they won't... If they get 3 now, I'll know that Football Manager is listening. It'll be clear. 50-something minute. I mean, what a game. 5-1. Even with that little slip-up of a goal, Belotti's on a 10. Morata's not far. Well, Morata's only on an 8.7. I suppose he's only got 2 goals, hasn't he? Well, so, no, Belotti's got... I think Belotti's assisted both of Morata's goals and got 2 of his own. So, I mean, if one of them gets a hat-trick, that'd be fantastic. Morata on it now. Back to Sanchez, into Bergman Johannesson on this near side. Christensen with a lovely overlap. Ball into the middle. Morata, can he get back-to-back hat-tricks? Morata! He's been so quiet all season, and now he's got a hat-trick, and then, oh, another hat-trick. Oh, okay, let's get another hat-trick. If he gets a hat-trick in either of the cup finals, I'll be thrilled. I mean, if we get 3 goals and win, I'll be thrilled. It doesn't matter who scores them. They can be all own goals. That's a lovely little dinked effort over the top to round out another hat-trick for Morata. Finally, he's coming into his own. He's finally settled, and he's got 6 goals in 2 games. Right, 20 minutes left. It's 6-1 to the home side. Christensen with a throw-in into Olvera. Back to Christensen. Ball over the top. Can we get a 7th? If we win 7-1 on the last day, that will be brilliant. I mean, 6-1 is quite brilliant, let's be fair. But Belotti can... If Belotti gets a hat-trick as well, then we'll be laughing. I mean, we're already kind of laughing. I've just been doing silly things like this. St Maximum still at Newcastle, still not won anything. Poor lad. Oh, that's a cracking effort from Gomez. I mean, we're going to check whether it scores. Maxi Gomez has just scored a pretty darn good goal. We're checking it. Why did that pop up as say Morata had scored for them? It's not counted. There we go. There's Maxi Gomez. Did you see that? I definitely saw that pop up as say that's barely offside. I mean, it popped up and said Morata on the goal scorer's box. 6-1, 15 minutes to go. Let's make some subs. Why not? I mean, Tielemans, you've had a good stint. Why? Well, look at that. 9.6 and 10. Gulbranson on for Bergman Johannesson. Henderson on for Tielemans. I mean, Wirtz, you picked up a yellow card. You can come off. Dolan, you can come on. I mean, we could bring anyone on right now. I mean, we couldn't because we've not got a bench full of anyone. Saka has scored for Arsenal, incidentally, to keep them level on points, but now 7 goals behind us in the goal difference streak race, whatever. Liverpool winning against Chelsea, that's them clear of us. Man United winning against Burnley. Man City winning as well, I think, because they're now 4 points clear in 6, so they've ended up 6th after their poor season. I'm still expecting Newcastle to score twice. Maximum there, offside, but never mind. Mantle picking the ball up, dropping it, picking it back up again. Game done. 6-1. Only 2 minutes of added time as well after all that. Lovely, lovely finish. Tuchel, you're not going to win anything like that at Newcastle. Belotti and Morata, just absolute fantastic performances. I can't speak too much about how fantastic this game was. Dominant form. Belotti, 3 goals, 2 assists, I think. Just getting an absolute cracking performance. A 10 rating. Last day of the season, Man City won, Spurs won, Leicester won, Man United won, Liverpool won, Arsenal won, we won, everyone at the top won. I mean, Leicester aren't quite at the top. Southampton lost as well. Anyway, we finished 3rd. We'll do a proper season review after the cup finals because we've still got 2 games left to play and they're very, 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 very important. We're off to Wembley next to face Arsenal in the FA Cup final. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them back to back in the same episode, which will be an absolute cracker because we've got Arsenal at Wembley and then Man City at somewhere else for the Europa League final. Right, 6-1. 3-1, 6-1. If we're going to finish the league season in any way, scoring 9 goals in the last 2 games is one way to do it, that's for sure. Right, we'll be back on Monday for back-to-back cup finals and hopefully we'll leave with at least 1 trophy. Fingers crossed. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. Well, hey, you've made it to the end of the video and... Hang on, it's a subscribe button. Tap on this. Even if you've done it already, just try it. See what happens. And then if you're hanging around, have a look. Have a look at these. One of these. Check out some of this amazing content. You won't regret it. I'll see you next time.